So some breaking news that came in, and the city of Oakland, California is suing the NFL for $500 million. It's the maximum they could sue for damages to the city of Oakland for, I guess, the wrongful relocation of the Oakland Raiders. We're back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. And I'll link the CBS article in the description. Now, they claim that this sue is for damages and whatever it is. And from my thoughts, I thought the Oakland A's played in that same stadium, which I believe they do. So I'm not sure. They didn't specify what damages they're suing for, but it also says that how the NFL tried to bully them into really finessing the taxpayers out of funding a new stadium for the Raiders. They wanted a new stadium. The Raiders couldn't get it out the taxpayers, out the city. So they chose to relocate to Las Vegas. Okay, Las Vegas got their first pro team with the Golden Knights hockey team, and they made it to the Stanley Cup Finals their first year, I believe. And it says in the announcement, the defendants brazenly violated federal antitrust laws and the league's own policy when they boycotted Oakland as the host city. Parker said in the release, the Raiders' illegal move lines the pockets of the NFL owners and sticks Oakland and its residents, taxpayers, and dedicated fans with the bill. The purpose of this law is to hold the defendants accountable, help to compensate Oakland for the damages the defendants' unlawful actions have caused and will cause to the people of Oakland. Okay. So, another nugget right here. It's worth noting that the lawsuit is not asking the court to stop the Raiders from moving to Las Vegas. It's asking the court to award the city with the maximum amount of damages available, as the news release noted in September. Oakland Councilman Noel Gallo said the city could win up to $500 million, but winning the lawsuit is no sure thing, as the San Francisco Chronicle explained back in September. What's important for football reasons is that the lawsuit can impact where the Raiders play next season, which we'll get into. So at the end of the day, this is always a real possibility. It's one of the reasons that Marshawn Lynch was signed to the Oakland Raiders, to numb the pain of the Raiders leaving, because the city and I believe the taxpayers didn't want to front. Well, I know they didn't want to front the bill for a new stadium. They wanted the city to pay for the Raiders a new stadium to play in. And it's hard out here, man. It's hard out here for everybody, from the East Coast to the West Coast to the South to the North, Northeast, Northwest. And, we have bigger epidemics to worry about than building football stadiums out here. And they probably wanted them to pay for the majority of the stadium. And the city of Oakland refused to pay for a new stadium. And we all know the Raiders are playing on a baseball field as well with the dirt. And they didn't have their own stadium. They'd been up there for some time. So it was talks to them relocating to San Antonio. Jerry Jones allegedly blocked that. He didn't want another team in Texas to take away shine from Dallas. It was also rumors of Las Vegas and some other venues they could have moved to. Also, I can't remember another city they were talking about moving to. But they were trying to stay in that West Coast, Southwest area. And Las Vegas came up. Their stadium won't be ready till 2020. So they need a place to play until 2020, because if the city of Oakland sues the NFL, the Raiders will not be in Oakland next year, and Oakland will probably never see another football team coming there again. Now, by the way the Oakland Raiders have been playing this season, you would think the city wouldn't even care. Okay, they'd be glad to get rid of the shitty Oakland Raiders. It's not like they're heading in the right direction. They fired Reggie McKenzie, Highland Park, Michigan native, Metro Detroit suburb. Reggie McKenzie, man. And John Gruden was the one that traded Amari Cooper and traded Khalil Mack. Reggie McKenzie said that wasn't me. But HP, Highland Park, all my brothers in Highland Park, stand up. Yeah, I'm from Detroit, so I know a little bit about HP. Is right there. All right. So they got John Gruden, milking the franchise, finessing Mark Davis, the son of Al Davis. That franchise ain't going nowhere real fast. But once again, to go back to square one, Marshawn Lynch was brought in to kind of smooth that transition. They need a Marshawn Lynch on the roster as they move to Vegas. They're probably gonna cut or get rid of him because they wanted him to be, he's synonymous. He's from Oakland. People gonna come out and see him. They was using him as a selling point. You know what I'm saying? And to alleviate the pain of them actually leaving And the fans still have come out and support the Raiders from what I've seen in Oakland. But at the end of the day, it's a means to an end. So basically with this lawsuit, the Raiders' last game will be Christmas Eve, Monday, a couple Mondays from now. And it's over with. You know, it's over with. They leaving town. You know, so places they could play at is where in San Diego, I guess, where the Chargers play at. They're playing around with also Levi Stadium with a 49ers play at, which could be a deadly, and I mean legitimately, not figuratively, deadly issue. Because it's been a lot of fatalities, a lot of fighting, a lot of harm with Raiders and 49ers fans. It's been really deadly. And one side of the bay to the other side of the Bay Area, man, that's been real crazy with people dying, getting hurt, stabbed, beat up, jumped in the bathroom. So I don't think that's the answer. The Raiders might have to go play in San Diego. Obviously, they can't play in LA. LA is building a new stadium, and the Coliseum was already holding they hold the Bruin games. They hold the USC games. Excuse me. They hold the USC games. They hold the Chargers. They hold the Rams now. They're ready for a new stadium in LA for the Chargers and the Rams, or wherever the Chargers are gonna play at. But so at the end of the day, they might have to go to San Diego and play, or 49ers and play, or they might have to go to a college stadium and play. You know, somewhere in that vicinity. But it's deep, man. You know, and the city deserved that. And they said also that they bullied them. You know, they used the relocation as a way to bully them into ponying up on the money. And it's funny that the NFL got all these multi-billion-dollar guys, man, that own these teams and gals that own these teams, right? You would think they could front the bill for a new stadium for Oakland. At least the majority of it. They trying to, have the whole citizens front the whole bill. We got billion-dollar owners that this is play for them. The NFL ain't the NFL is play money. That's not that's not their main, earnings. A lot of these dudes run big companies. You know what I'm saying? That's not their mainstream of revenue. So you would think they got money to play with. They got each owner last year before the season started got $250 million from TV money before the season started. They don't want to pay the players. Okay, they're not paying the players properly. Okay. They don't want to build stadiums. They claim they was a nonprofit, and as soon as Trump got into office, they became a profit organization. They claim that all the charity money, all the money they take from fines every year, millions and millions of dollars, go to charity. But then again, you got players like Deacon Williams said his pension was like $50, $250. Eric Dickerson said his pension was like $2,500 a month. You got NFL retirees that don't have pensions, that got shitty benefits, and at the end of the day, they taking fine money from players and not putting it back into their own Hall of Famers and not putting it back into their own league. I don't believe they giving that money to charity. All them dudes is pocketing money. Roger Goodell makes money like he's an owner. He makes more money than any player, I believe. So you telling me all these multi-billion-dollar dudes can't come together and chip in for a stadium when they need a new stadium, and the Raiders just pay them back on the back end? Bullshit. If I'm the city of Oakland, I'm suing. That's a shitty team anyway. I'm suing. Okay, and get the hell out of town. We don't need you here. We don't need that shitty product. All the players we want to see gone anyway. Tell Vegas to open up a year early for y'all. So at the end of the day, I'm going to link that article in the description. Don't forget, you can make a donation to the channel. That link's in the description as well. We're on Facebook and Twitter. You can check us out on those platforms as well. Every video we put out, we tweet out. So you can retweet the videos to help spread the channel. I definitely appreciate everybody for holding us down. The intro, instrumental link is in the description. Also, my email is there as well. If you need to get in touch with me, you can DM me on Facebook or Twitter. Reach out on the email, as well as you can reach our Facebook group is there as well. And we talk a lot of things. Check out our playlists out. I'll be updating playlists in the next day or two, or maybe tonight. We'll be going live probably about some boxing. We're talking boxing, NBA, NFL. So check out for us, man. Check us out. Keep supporting us. Share the videos. And I definitely appreciate all the brothers and sisters out there holding us down. Goodfella Sports TV. Your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time we grinding. Everybody stay blessed. And we're going to continue to hold it down, man. But check the article link out in the description as well. We go.